Today, I want to tell you a strange story that happened to me last year. At first, it was scary, and then it ended in a completely surprising way. Initially, I honestly believed that someone was secretly living in my apartment. Yes, I really thought I had a hidden roommate, and everything started on a very normal evening. It was Monday. I came home after work and I was exhausted. I went to the living room, sat on the sofa, and started scrolling on my phone before even changing my clothes. Then I stood up to go to the kitchen, and I noticed something strange. The kitchen light was on. I clearly remembered turning it off before leaving home. I stopped for a moment and thought, maybe I forgot. We all forget small things sometimes, right? So I didn't think too much about it and went to sleep. Because I was dead tired that day, I wished the story ended there. The next morning, I woke up a bit later than usual. After such a tiring day, I decided to sleep in this morning. I slowly walked into the kitchen to make my breakfast. And that's when I saw it. My cereal box was open. Not just open, moved to a different place. I live alone. No roommates, no visitors. I tried to stay calm. Maybe I opened it last night and forgot. But something felt wrong. You know that feeling when your brain says everything is fine, but your heart says something is strange? That was exactly how I felt. All day at work, I kept thinking about it. Did someone enter my apartment? Did I forget to lock the door? Was I sleepwalking? When I came back home that evening, I checked everything carefully. Everything looked normal, but I felt uncomfortable. Every small sound suddenly felt louder. The refrigerator made noise. The floor creaked. My imagination started creating horror movie scenes. That night, I couldn't sleep. Around midnight, I heard a sound. The sound as if somebody was walking at home. I sat up in bed immediately. My heart started beating very fast. I listened carefully. Silence. Then again, a small noise from the kitchen. Something falling. At that moment, I was completely sure. Someone was inside my apartment. I didn't want to move, but I also needed to know the truth. I slowly walked toward the living room. Every step felt loud. My hands were shaking. I imagined opening the door and seeing a stranger, maybe a thief, maybe someone hiding. I took a deep breath. One step closer, then another. Finally, I turned on the light, and I saw a small cat on the couch. I almost screamed. It was a small gray cat looking directly at me, completely relaxed, completely comfortable. Apparently, I forgot to close my balcony window. The cat entered my apartment, explored the kitchen, ate my cereal, and decided to stay for a while. While I was afraid of ghosts and criminals, this cat was just enjoying free food and a warm home. Honestly, the cat looked happier than me. As I was looking at this cute cat in my hands, I realized how we sometimes exaggerate small problems and fail to notice the little beauties in our lives. At that moment, I decided to adopt the cat and give it a real home. What started with fear and overthinking turned into one of the happiest and most unexpected decisions I've ever made. Now, every time I hear a strange noise in my apartment, I don't panic anymore. I just smile and look for my little roommate. Has something strange or funny ever happened to you at home? Tell me your story in the comments.